Hey everybody, hi, it's Rob at Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. How you doing? Haven't been around for a while, been busy and I've been sick. So don't forget to speed up your video because I'm probably talking too slow and voice is all messed up still yet again. Um, so welcome to Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. Got a few things to show you. Probably going to be a quicker video today because I got a ton of stuff to catch up with. And so what I'm going to do today is I got something here I want to show you guys in a second. But don't forget to like, subscribe, send people my way, leave comments, tell me what you think. Um, so I showed you guys the first video of the original hobby box that I got. The little Allen Ginter dude on there. And if you remember back then, I bought two hobby boxes, never got around to showing you the second one. Then I got the Mitchell and Ness box, which I did do a couple videos on that for you guys. And then since then I bought a third hobby box at another card shop here in Santa Clara. Kind of a hobby. It's more like a gaming shop, like a independent version of, let's say, like a GameStop, but they sell cards. They do have hobby. They probably got like 6 or 7 different brands at any given time. And I went in there because the Allen Ginter boxes at the Mojo Break Shop, um, they never got any more in other than the first batch. So that sucks. Probably would have bought more because they were cheaper. Then I got the third one at the local card shop. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I've got 4 hobby boxes. Well, I'll have to double check. Anyhow, um, wasn't able to get Allen Ginter X. I missed out on that again. But anyways, so I got some at the Mojo Break Shop, and then one at that new shop. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a gaming store. It's on El Camino by the Target over by Santa Clara University. And then one from the local hobby shop. And so what I'm planning on doing right now is showing you the highlights from 2 of the hobby boxes. So that's what I'm going to do. Just a second. Alright, thanks, I'm back. Real quick, now I did buy a ton of value packs as well, so I probably got over 20 of those, and I'm going to have to kind of see what the highlights out of those are to show you those. But here I got this pin really quick I want to show you guys. And now, I'm a Cubs fan. I'm from Chicago. Always been a Cubs fan. Grew up in Albuquerque. After we moved there in the late 70s, my grandparents moved out a couple years later. They were all tired of the traffic and the cold and all this. But I believe in the late 60s and the early 70s, I don't know the exact dates, but my grandpa and my dad were pipe fitters. They used to put in like gas tanks and stuff like that at gas stations, and it's just cold in the winter and stuff. But on the side for a while there, my grandpa ran a bar, and so this I came across is a pin from his bar, and he said, it's just, maybe a little less than a mile away from Wrigley Field, just down the road, and he said some of the Cubs players would actually come in there and drink sometimes after the games, and so he ran a bar in Chicago, and so I have this old ballpoint pen. So if you can see there, his name was George, and my grandma's name was Rose. So let's see if we can get this to focus. Let's get that out of there, see what happens. I have to ask my aunt for more information. Having trouble seeing this, folks. Sorry. Let me get the focus here. Alright, so George and Rose, back when they only didn't even need the area code. It's 549-9717 back in the day, and it was on 4337 Lincoln Avenue and it was the baseball in. So me and my grandpa always, me and my grandpa were really close because he was into sports and the Cubs and all that. And I went plenty of games when we'd go back to Chicago to visit. And he used to have a bar, baseball in, and some of the Cubs would come in there and drink, and then I would hear stories about him and my uncle Dan. They would go down when the Cubs were playing the White Sox in like an exhibition game or something like that, and get into fights with the White Sox fans on the elevated train or the subway, whatever you want to call it. And all these old stories back in the day. So there you go. Some little baseball history for my family. His name was George Trussell, and I don't remember if I've ever been in there or if I can remember it or not. I just don't know the dates. Sounds familiar as far as maybe I've been there. And, you know, I'm sure one of the big things they sold there was old Heileman's old style beer, like old style classics baseball in cards. So today we're baseball in old style classics cards. Alright, so I just wanted y'all to see that. Alright, so hobby box number 1. You know my favorite cards are always the mini tobacco cards. And so what I'm going to do is show you those first, and just basically the highlights from what I got out of these 2 boxes, maybe a 3rd box. We'll see. Alright, hold on a second. So normally show you the minis last, but I'm going to show them to you first. Alright, so one of the inserts, Light the Night. Big Sable Point. Alright. Big Sable Point. Short print. And some fish cards. The Blue Tang. Those are short prints. So all the insert cards for the non-baseball stuff or non-player or celebrities and that kind of stuff are on the minis this year, so they didn't do any full-size insert cards that weren't baseball related. And then we got the puffer fish. So there you go, puffer fish. Pretty deadly. Yep. Toxin has no known cure. People dying from eating that stuff in Japan still to the day. Alright, so now we're going to get to our regulars, our non-short prints, or our non-different backs. Roy Campanella. Alright. Lee. Rookie card, so we're going to show you the back of the rookies. Brooks Lee. I do believe I have some high number short prints in here. My man Imanaga from the Cubbies. Gallen. A pretty card. Papon. Laura from that 70s show. $169 Buddy. Alright, Kat Dennings. Looking good. I bet you the old boys presidents would like that. Oh boy, hey Rob, show us the front of that card again. Oh yeah, hey John F. Kennedy, you see that? Eckstein something. Yeah, that's really nice, Rob. I was married to a brunette. That's right. Alright. Elko rookie card for the White Sox. Sorry I haven't been around, people. Just been too lazy or sick or busy. And when I have time, I'm like, I don't feel like doing that. And now I'm doing it. So see what we can get out. Go check out my other channel, Rob's TV World, where I talk about watches and desk accessories and style and all that kind of stuff. Xander Bogaerts. Jim Rice. Red Sox. There we go. Short print, 310. Beltre. 323. Alright, now our short prints, shorter prints. Satchel Paige on the black border. Now I have noticed on the Mitchell & Ness box that in the Mitchell & Ness box you can get the retail exclusive gold borders, but that's only in the Mitchell & Ness. So I guess technically it's a retail product. They probably maybe sell them at Lids or something. Robert, or Luis Robert Jr., White Sox, and Jacks. A little off-center there, pretty off-centered. Co-Pilot, Jacks. And then I got your standard other cards in the rest of the set. That's why I'm not showing them to you. Kobe Mayo on the rookie card. It's kind of rookie design variant, but now it's the N222. There you go. You can read about him if you like. And then I did get a chrome, Aaron Judge. So that's pretty cool. Aaron Judge on the chrome. And then we got our A&G backs. Pedro. Nice design on the A&G backs this year. Cards are pretty decent. Haven't been overwhelmed by the checklist, but it's also hard that none of the stores have really had these boxes to buy except for the local card shop, and they're over $200, and I'm not going to spend that on it. So the prices went up, and blasters have been bad, value packs have been bad. Mitchell & Ness was meh. I couldn't get X, and there's only one Andre Dawson card in the set, on the regular set. So I like them. It just hasn't been a great checklist for me. And I don't know if the rookie card class is great this year or not, but that's what we got. Langford. New Cub. Guy from my hometown, Albuquerque, where I grew up. Alex Bregman. The A&G back. New Cubby. And the great George Brett. I think that's going to be a short print. Yep, so short print, short print. Okay, so that's it for the minis. And let's show you some pretty cards. Just some random nice cards that I'll show. Mostly for the boys. And you tell me why I'm showing these. Sorbello. Nice. Lauren Alana. Not bad. And then again we got Prepon. And then of course the nice one. Really nice one to look at. Dunn. Did get Paul Skeens in this box as well. I wanted to show this really quick. I just thought it was cool that they put Fred McGriff in the Cub uniform this year. So that's pretty cool. Like I said before, I wouldn't mind seeing Andre Dawson show up in one of these sets in Boston and then Florida. That'd be cool, but I wonder if he has anything to do with them not doing that. Alright, now our inserts, or short print insert full-size cards. Campanella on the hot box foil. What used to be the hot box foil, but I guess they're still considered hot box foil. But and then my man Ty Cobb. And that's foil. They're really hard to tell from the chrome unless you know what you're looking for. Imanaga again. Lindor. Baldwin. Green. Riley Green. McRae, rookie card for the Giants. There you go, Giants fans. Nemo. Rookie for the White Sox, Thorpe. Musician, Rishel. Zach. Alright. Fitchner. Actor. Set that aside for a second. There we go. There's, I guess, one of the big ones, right? Clark. So Clark. Rookie for the A's. Denzel. Clark. Sweet. Cat. And that is a short print on top of that. So another double short print. Marshall. That's a refractor, so that is chrome. Derek Jeter on the chrome. Regular chrome. Jeter fans. Rookie card for Kim. I did get this in the regular card as well. So Kim. Rookie card. Haesung. Little Acuna. Rookie card for the Mets. Luis Angel. Alright, then we got some foil filigrees. Kyle Schwarber. Standard filigree. Beautiful cards though, love those. We got Jim Cadigan. Love that Twins hats back then. Short print on top of that. Okie dokie. So then our hits. So our two hits, one of them was the regular size, full size relic for Hall. So I guess it's cool to get, if you're going to get a memorabilia card, that it should be one of the celebrities or oddball people. John Hall. The drummer. And it's pretty cool. Pretty cool cloth, whatever it is, kind of, I don't know, camouflage or something going on there. I guess it's part of this raglan maybe. So that's pretty neat. And last but not least, at least it's a mini. So I got a mini framed rookie card. Game used memorabilia for Dylan Cruz for the Washington Nationals. Alright, Dylan Cruz. And there you have it, folks. So, not a great box by any means, by any stretch of the imagination. You know, I guess the Hot Box Athletic is probably one of the big chase cards, and since it's a Hot Box one, it's a short print, so that's better. At least got a rookie and an oddball one, so that, you know, baseball player oddball like this, just a random dude, maybe worth $5-10. Maybe this one will be worth $7 to $12. Who knows? But I love the minis, so at least it's got some color to it. Both of them got some color. But yeah, not a great hobby box. But that was number 2, and I'm going to end it there because it's gone on way too long. So I'll just have to do another video with the other hobby box, and I'll go ahead and look and see if I got a 4th one. Maybe I did get 4 hobby boxes. Oh well, we'll see. Alright everybody, thanks for watching Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, and thank you.